I went through the early part of my life with barely anything. My family was not poor, but we were very close to it. So fried bologna sandwiches and macaroni and cheese were pretty much the staple in our household, especially if both mom and dad were at work and I had to do the cooking. But so money has never been something that I strove for, that I really wanted to acquire, recognition, none of that stuff. And then when I started my awakening and I realized the potential that was inside of me and what I was capable of and how I could help other people, and I saw my friends becoming fairly wealthy and not even, and people who were outside of my immediate circle of friends. I saw them all gaining a fair amount of wealth from helping other people with their gifts. So channeling and doing readings and doing healings and leading seminars, etc. And so that was when I started to acquire a taste for monetary things, for material things. Up until that point, I had no desire for it, really. So then came a point in my life, very recently, where I understood that, from my guidance, that it was time for me to get back on my spiritual treadmill and to work more in that direction. So then I was faced with this, where am I going to get my money from? And I was becoming accustomed to having the nicer things, and I was becoming accustomed to going on vacations. Not that I went to extravagant locations or exotic locations, but I was able to do a lot more things in a lot more comfortable manner. So there I was, poised in that, at that point, and trying to figure out if, do I go back into readings, do I sell what it is that I know and that I can do, etc. How do I approach this? Because I really want to keep some semblance of comfortable lifestyle. I was suddenly hit with the realization that what really makes me happy, really, truly makes me happy, are the simple things in life. And while I incredibly appreciate the roof over my head and shelter and to be able to care for my animals and to live fairly comfortably, I would be just as happy if I were in a tent someplace, or if I made my own lean-to out in the middle of nowhere and it was just me and my animals. So a part of me had been desiring to get back to that more simplistic way of life. So the bottom line in all of that is that with the energies that have been taking place and me revisiting the past a couple of different times, I came to the realization that I am still who I was way back in the beginning, before I began my awakening. And that is a person who really appreciates the simple things in life. And that is who I want to remain. I no longer, let me put it to you this way. I have become comfortable, once again, I have become comfortable with not pursuing monetary gain, materialistic values. Not to say that I'm shunning it. I am by no means shunning it, but it is no longer a priority in my life. And as soon as I came to that realization and realized that how this all started, the materialism and the monetary desire for more money, once I realized how it began and how it made me feel, and that was a major reason why I had become uncomfortable in my life. As soon as I realized that, I was able to let it go. And I was able to, and there's a little part of me right now saying this to you out loud in public for everyone to hear and for the universe to really grasp. There is a little part of me that is just a tiny bit afraid that it will all be taken away from me. Just a tiny bit. But I'm saying this to you not because I want to lose what I have or I want to give it up or give it away. I'm saying it to you because I am addressing that fear right now. And I am letting you know, letting the universe know, and reiterating to myself out loud that the most important thing in my life is committing and staying true to my path. And my path does not, it's not about making money. It's not about acquiring materialistic things. My path, my life, the reason why I'm here is to understand myself better, which then gives me a better understanding of who we all are and our connection to the divine creator from which we all come from. So I have been going through this, a look back at my life and deciding what it was, what it is that I want to keep in my life and what I want to let go of. What serves me and what does not serve me. And what serves me is my dedication to understanding myself and the Creator and helping other people to understand who they are and their connection to the Creator. That's what serves me, is to stay on that path. And while I'm on that path, I know completely, wholeheartedly that I will be taken care of. And that whatever happens will happen for that reason, in order to keep me on that path. So as long as I stay on that path, everything is divinely orchestrated. Everything will be good. And I have no doubt about that. Whatever happens, even if I end up living in a tent again, please God, don't let that happen. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all and to tell you that if you're still experiencing difficulties in your life, look at what the Creator and the universe might be asking you to let go of or to re-embrace with more fervor, with more dedication and more commitment.